Hello everyone, this is Nick and welcome back to John Schaefer's At the Gates as the Slavs. Something I didn't really mention in the first episode is kind of how production chain oriented this game is. So basically right now we just have a gatherer collecting honey and a digger who's going to go dig up some stone, but what I eventually want to do is turn them into a farmer and a miner. The reason I want to turn them into farmers and miners is because farmers clearly increase the productivity of certain tiles. And not only that, if you actually manage to get the most advanced stone block building down, you don't actually deplete the resource. See, right now this little honey tile is at half stock, I guess you could say. I've already depleted it by 50%, so another couple of turns and that's going to be gone forever. It's not going to replenish. So the next time I find something, hopefully like here, this is a large field of wheat. Maybe I want to put an actual stone farm down there because a large field of wheat is going to produce more yield than just a regular field of wheat. It's not necessarily complicated, but much better just to kind of show it in the game. Same with the miners. You want to get a miner to then be able to, eternally harvest a specific type of ore and then have your blacksmith turn that into tools and have those tools upgrade certain classes in different ways and whatnot. But anyway, let's just go ahead and finish the turn and keep going. October 400. Okay, late October, so we're heading into winter now. Gonna have to be kind of careful. Might need to pull this explorer back a little bit just to make sure. Never mind. I'm the Slavs. I don't have supply. Sadly, though, no one here want to be gatherers or farmers. See, this guy here is eager, so he's likely to get upset within a year if forced into a profession outside of honor. This guy as well is dutiful, so same thing, likely to get upset. And this guy is a brown thumb, so likely to get upset within a year if forced into the agriculture discipline specifically. So I only have one person that can really be a gatherer right now. So I'm hoping that that person that comes in 3 turns will allow me to kind of train up another gatherer or farmer. That's telling me I can train someone in honor. I'm pretty sure I said I was going to get that into Theobald. I don't remember if I was going to make him a spearman or a watchtower person. Not studying any profession right now, though. Might as well get that watchman. Alright, we're about to see a lot of snowfall in the coming turns. So we've got the trader, and in 2 turns he's going to be able to build the trading post on that river. Alright, wood collector, get over there and collect that wood. And you, trader, can you even... No, yeah, can't even make it there in 1 turn. Alright, let's get that... Ooh, vast field of wheat. I'm going to want to put a stone farm right there. Oh, yes. Haha. Oh, much better yield. 5, 6, 6. So 6 from a wheat plantation. Pretty sure a large field of wheat is only 5. Yeah. And a regular field of wheat should be 4. Yeah, so 4, 5, 6. Definitely want to get a stone farm there. Ah, we can get a watchman down already. Okay, so let's get Theobald becoming a watchman. I think I'm probably going to want to start getting the blacksmith to get tools as quickly as I can. Hopefully this is an iron deposit. Oh, we got a little bandit here. Good thing I got that archer right there. Dig in. Even though I could actually... Yeah, I could just Shrek him, but I'm gonna wait for him to attack me because... Oh no, I'm not on a hill or in a forest. Either way, if I dig in, I get a little bit extra defense, so if he attacks me, he's gonna basically kill himself. And, don't like this. Got a rowdy person in here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get you out of the settlement as quickly as possible. You already start with 2 levels of livestock. I think... As soon as we get that blacksmith stuff trained, we'll go ahead and open up the livestock chain, make you a rancher as quickly as possible, and just get you out of that settlement. Hopefully you don't fight, you don't start brawls or a feud within the couple of turns you're going to be in there. I tend to have some really bad luck with people just starting feuds in 1 or 2 turns. It's incredibly frustrating. Alright, watchman, watchman, watchman. We've got some livestock here, a little bit more stone. Yeah, if we are going to start doing some livestock stuff, I'm going to want to get this guy down to around here. And you can potentially become a hunter in case one of these 2 is deer. Yeah, we'll make you a hunter because it doesn't cost any resources for you to become a hunter. And this guy, Godefroy, will never engage in feuds. So as long as we just get you out... Ah, you're gentle as well, so you'll never engage in feuds. Okay, so we aren't going to have any feuds from this rowdy person because the other two will never engage in a feud. So we'll actually cancel that and produce some treasure instead. Alright, we can train blacksmiths. Let's go ahead and get that livestock. Ooh, salt deposit. That's great for late game, but that's really not good for right now. I don't need salt anytime soon. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get that explorer kind of heading into the Frank territory. Let's just produce another turn of treasure before we unlock the livestock. Ooh, the good thing is it's a large salt deposit as well. That's actually not that bad. We can probably start harvesting salt mid-game and just, like, sell it to the caravan. Alright, livestock, you. Let's go ahead. Ah, we can't train rancher yet. Let's get you out of here. Produce a little bit more treasure. Why not? We've got a caravan coming in 5 turns. Ah, we can construct a trading post now. So hopefully we're going to get a little decent amount of money before that caravan shows up. That will be nice. Alright, so we're already into the next year, January of 401 AD. And, one more turn on the rancher. Good, one more turn of treasure as well. And then we're going to be getting a nice trading post here. And that's also, every building increases your zone of control. So that's going to push our zone of control out pretty nicely. Not that there are any resources here, but still. Alright, train ranchers. Good. We're going to need to get this guy out of here because next turn we're getting our last person in. I'm going to have to buy 5 cloth from that caravan coming up because I am going to reach capacity. So, make you a rancher, get you out of there, and let's go ahead and research potentially, depending on what this is, I'll probably wait till next turn. If this is stone, I'm going to want to unlock block cutters. If it's coal instead of stone, I'm going to want to unlock brick makers because they both make stone blocks, just one makes it with stone, the other makes it with coal. So I'll wait to see what that is before I start researching that. So let's see if I can get something with a 1 point. No, there's nothing with a 1 point research value. That's unfortunate. Let's unlock miners then. Yes. Alright, this explorer is idle. Let's get him right up there, hopefully bypassing. When a bandit camp, I believe even regular solo bandits will come out and kind of attack you, but when they have 2 in there, one will always kind of go like scouting around and trying to pick off people. Thankfully, explorers do have a little bit of a power rating. Not much, but something. So they can't just automatically be captured like regular civilians, like watchmen, diggers, gatherers. All that can just be instantly captured. They won't even put up a fight. So explorers can hold their own for a little bit, especially once you start to upgrade them with a little bit of power rating and whatnot. Let's go ahead and finish that turn. Our rancher is going to be coming out of our settlement, and a new person is going to be coming in as well. Dramatic and obsessive. Great. We have to... Ooh, peat. There we go. We can farm coal from there. Okay, so we're going to have to make the brick makers. So we need to get this guy. Dramatic is a horrible, horrible trait. See how most traits tend to say... Here, so aggressive. It says might very rarely engage in a mild feud, or might engage in brawls. Dramatic is likely to engage in a mild feud within a few years. So we definitely need to get this person out of our settlement. Again, he can't fight with Godefroy and Ritter, but he would have fought with this rancher had I kept him in for a couple more turns. So let's get that rancher heading down here. We can construct this watchtower to open up a little zone of control around this area. And let's go ahead and start foraging some coal from this peat deposit. Alright, what do we want you doing? We probably want you to go into another gathering or reaping profession. There's no, well, there's wheat there, and there's a massive orchard there. Yeah, vast patch of berries. That can only be picked up by gatherers. This is a gatherer right here, so we'll make this person a reaper to get that wheat, and the gatherer can go for those berries and increase our food supply. Might as well just make you a reaper. right now. And we won't turn this guy into a miner just yet. We'll try to at least deplete a decent amount of that peat and just get a bunch of coal in right now. Alright, rancher, keep going down there. Gatherer, you need to go get those berries over there. See, this rancher's rowdy and that gatherer is aggressive, so I don't want them on the same tile. Fine, you guys will go slowly. Shit. This is such a horrible thing to have to look out for. People getting feuds and whatnot. If you get two clans feuding, you have to decide to punish one or the other. Whichever one you punish will have a permanent, I believe, -2 morale for the rest of the entire game. So it's going to reduce their resource output, it's going to reduce their morale. They're basically not a very good clan anymore if you do that. So you always kind of want to keep people that might start feuds separated from each other. Until you eventually unlock the instructor research, and then you can just use parchment scrolls to right-click on negative traits that you don't want, and they just disappear. You basically re-educate people out of negative traits. It's a nice thing, but it's way further down in the game. What can we research? Now, I'm going to need a surveyor just to start building a little bit of a road network here and help with identifying resources. But to train a surveyor, I believe I need 10 tools? Yeah, 10 tools, so I'm going to need that blacksmith. Thing is, I don't have iron income, so I'll probably just buy tools. Now, this thing is... there we go. That trading post is going to generate 10 treasure per turn. That's really, really nice. That's really going to up our income over the turns. Ah, there it is. So yeah, I met Alboin of the Lombards with this tiny little pink thing right there. That's how I met him. That's how I met him. Seek fair and friendly relationship with you, or you are similar mind. Sure. Yes, and I will give you 10 gold as well, just to up my relationship level with you. The Lombards are also a great faction. Their sort of faction trait, or tribal trait, is that all these unidentified resources on the entire map are all identified, so you don't need to take a surveyor around identifying them or a diggers around identifying them or whatever. You still do always need at least 1 or 2 surveyors just to build road networks all over the place to help your troops move around a bit, but you don't need to spend too many turns surveying anything. Or, you know, if you just open up a piece of the map, you can see if something is like a vast deposit like this or whatnot, and you can go straight for it. Pretty good faction trait. Anyway, let's risk opening that up a little bit. Get this rancher, sadly only able to move 1 and 1 because of the forest and the marsh. And let's get that reaper over to that wheat as well. Alright, let's visit the caravan and buy 10 tools for 50 gold. Pretty much spot on. Exactly what I need. I kind of want to upgrade this, though. How much is that? 20 gold. So if I sell 10 timber for 20, I can upgrade that caravan. Okay, good. I'm going to need 5 cloth, though. So I'm going to need 30 gold. Yeah, we're going to have to sell more timber. Maybe a bit of coal. No. I'll hold on to my coal. I'll sell 10 timber and a little bit more to get right up to 30 gold. Buy all that cloth and increase our clan limit. There we go, up to 18. Now we're going to start generating clan members again out of the forests. Ritter, I won't do anything with you yet. I'm probably going to want to turn you into a spearman in a couple of turns once I unlock it. Oh, Attila has denounced Genseric. Genseric, I think, is the Vandals guy? I don't know, it doesn't seem to show me anything other than that. Alright, I can train surveyors now. Probably, yeah, I could probably bring my explorer back and train him, yeah, and make him the surveyor. Yeah, that works, that works. He's already got 3 points in discovery. That should be fine. Sadly, this is all taking forever. Oh, damn it. I really don't want to get you guys in the same tile. No, just skip your turn. Ah, fucking marshes. I really need to get a road network through here. Making a decent little income of coal from that peat deposit. And I'm not terribly worried about, you know, depleting it. Even if I do deplete it, it's only a regular peat deposit. It's not large or vast. I'm definitely going to want to set up a shaft mine on a large or vast deposit of anything. I don't really care about regular deposits, so I'm just going to dig up as much of that as I can out of the ground before I find another deposit worth plonking a mine on. Alright, so let's get that rancher out at, yeah, heading down here. I can't pass by those neutrals. See that little bandit coming for me, the bastard. I don't have any weapons to turn that guy into an archer or a spearman. I'm losing food. Yeah, because I don't have anyone gathering anything. It's already late April, and I haven't gotten anyone onto a patch of food yet. Not very good. It's already spring, not very good. If you eventually run out of food, your units don't die or anything like that. You just, I believe what happens is a lot of your resource production, it doesn't get halted, but it gets severely reduced, and you stop researching in the tech tree. So while it's not the end of the world when you run out of food, it's not something you necessarily want to encounter. Rancher. Oh, I don't know what those are because I don't have a surveyor yet. You are rowdy though, so I don't want you in the same tile as that watchtower, so we'll get you here on those berries. Reaper, no, sadly you still have to skip your turn because the gatherer cannot move yet. The wood collector as well. just kind of form a little queue, form a little line of people that need to go through this fucking marsh, this one tile of marshland. Not sure what to research for the time being. Yeah, decision making starts to get a little complicated here. Actually, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm getting an incoming coal. Research brickmakers. Do it. Yes, research brickmakers. I'm gonna have to buy 10 more tools though, because those 10 are going into this guy becoming a surveyor. So we're gonna research brickmaking. We're gonna make someone making bricks, and we're gonna start plonking down stone buildings all over the place. And becoming efficient. Alright, gatherer, finally. Yes, get through there. Now, Reaper, into the marsh. You, into that tree line. You, start heading around the river. And you, get into that forest and stay there for a while. Ah, a resourceful clan. Haha. Not that that matters, I'm Slav. Resourceful is a really good trait for when you're not a Slav faction or the Slav faction, because that means whoever has this resourceful trait can basically walk around the entire map and never need to harvest any supply from a specific tile. So they can be freely outside your territory, and it's really good for like explorers or surveyors or even some warrior classes if you want a warrior that can just freely move around and never have to encamp after every turn. So sadly, we are the Slavs, so we basically are never going to run into supply problems. So not the best thing, but you are a crafting class. Yeah, you're wood collectors. You're likely to get upset within a year if forced into a profession outside of crafting. That's perfect because we're researching brickmakers. You can be our motherfucking brickmakers. Alright, well, I think that's a pretty good place to leave this episode off. So, again, thank you very much for watching, and join me back next time.